Welcome to Pardon That Vine. My name is Riccobono, and this is the world's most unbiased wine review forum. I am tasting a rioja tonight, and before I get into the wine, just wanted to give you guys an update. I was just selected to be a judge for a pretty important wine competition in California called the Millennial Wine Competition. It's actually a really cool idea. It's to get an idea what people in the ages of about 20 to 35, what they like, what their palate likes. So I will keep you up to date on that, and obviously update you on what wines we'll be tasting, so on and so forth. Anyway, let's get into the first wine. It is a rioja from Spain, which is still something I prefer over prioras. I know there was some arguing going back and forth on the site when I tasted a priorat on a earlier show. Rioja, there's a few things to know about it. First of all, it's primarily Tempranillo grape. This one actually is 100%. And you will usually see either a straight up rioja, which means it's aged 1 year in oak, something called a crianza, which means it's aged 2 years 1 year in oak, then a reserva 3 years 1 year in oak, and then a grand reserva 5 years 2 years in oak. Anyway, with that, let's get into the first wine. This is called artadi, A-R-T-A-D-I. You can find this for a range of $26 to $31. Juan Carlos is the famous man associated with this wine. This is the Vinas de Gain. They also make two higher end wines. One is from a single vineyard. This is, let's see, it's 13.5% alcohol, 18 months in French oak. And a lot of times with riojas, they tend to have a lot of oak and have this kind of vanilla profile. I'm trying to think what else I could teach you about riojas. Let's try this wine and see what comes to my mind. I'm pretty excited. I love riojas. This is actually not a bad price either at 26 bucks. Nice dark color. Actually picking up a little cassis, which I never say because you know how I feel about telling too much information about what I taste, and if I taste a hint of this or a hint of that, getting into it too much, because as we talked about, and as we always talk about on the show, everyone has different palates. Everyone opens a wine at a different time. Everyone's eating different foods with the wines. Nice berries. Getting a little bit of cardboard. These are from 40 to 50-year-old vines, high altitude. Taste it one more time. It's pretty good. I think it's a little young in my opinion. There's some nice fruits on the mid palate, a little bit of spiciness. Still tastes a little strawberries now. Something weird goes on from the end of the mid palate into the finish, where it kind of dies down, but then it kind of comes back a little bit. Big tannins. I think this definitely needs a little more time. Probably 2 to 3 more years. It's only a 2005. It actually got 94 points from Robert Parker. I think 91 points from Josh Reynolds. So I think it's going to improve. I think it's a good wine. I don't think it's drinking tremendously at this point. As we talked about, wines kind of turn on, turn off. They either improve or they don't improve. I think this wine is a wine that right now, to me, it's about an 88, but I definitely think that this thing could improve over the next few years. I think 94 is a little high because of what goes on towards the end of that mid palate. But if you can find it for $26, I'd say definitely buy it. If you can't find it for $26, because it depends where you go and it's higher, low 30s, I probably would pass on it or maybe buy 2 bottles and sell them. Anyway, it's a little more complicated than I usually, recommend on buying a wine. But anyway, with that, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.